Hello, people. What the fuck are you going full screen for? You're crying out loud. On the screen. You just ignore that. I didn't know it was up. The window. Not down there. Hello, people. It's me, Eddie. Edward. Eddie the Streamer. Eddie Deeds. Cairns, Queensland, Australia. G'day, mate. I haven't done a video for a while. I got an iPhone and everything else is obsolete. That's just wow. Because I've been plagued with people hacking me, doing stuff. The iPhone has Face ID. You can't log in or use my iPhone unless you have my face. Plus, it has plenty of other safety things as well. So, very awesome. I am just loving it. So now I've got like two phones pretty much obsolete. Well, one phone's really obsolete, but it can be a second camera, backup camera. The other phone, well, it's my calls and messages, basically. The iPhone is everything. It's even replacing the PC. I mean, wow. Except I don't know how to do this on it yet. I will, but I don't know how to do it yet because it doesn't have split screen. The good thing about Android, it has split screen, three screens, screens on their own. It's got save the screens. It's got all of that in it. The iPhone doesn't have that. If it does, I can't find a video that says anything about it. It has picture in picture, but I've only had it a day, so I really don't know much about it right now. Alright, so let's watch a bit of what CES is doing, and then we'll get into whatever scary we can find, okay? I've seen a lot of the CES stuff already, so let's minimize that. And then, see, the thing I hate about CES.
Hey everybody, I'm here at CES 2025 and I wanted to make a little video.
If you want to see how I do it, go into Eddie the Streamer on YouTube and go to All for Adventure playlist, and you'll see how I do those sort of things.
To bring some of CES here in Las Vegas to you. Here's what I got a chance to see. V haptics, about to do a whole VR haptics experience. Let's do this. So this is the Tac Suit Pro. I have to say, I feel very cool. And what are these called? These are the Tac sleeves. This is the Tac visor. Now, this is going to go inside the VR headset so that I can feel haptics inside the headset as well. All right, suiting up. Here we go. So no haptics. Haptics, whoa. Hey.
They're using the Quest 3 if you're interested in it.
Hey, target practice. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I love it. I can feel like the kick from the firearm here in the side of my body. Nom, nom, nom. Hey, that's a crunchy apple. Now, I can feel it in my face and in my body. How about this? Use the other hand to open the can. Oh! Oh, that's so funny. I can feel, okay, so I'm drinking the soda and I can feel it like go down the body. That's hilarious. I love these fantasy blasters, huh? Oh, this is great. It's like I'm getting...
Could be a good way to lose weight. Eat and drink virtually instead of eat and drinking for real.
a massage while I'm taking down some little alien robots. This is super rad. And of course, they all feel different. That is super awesome. That's really, really a cool demo.
Something I found out the other day. GoPro, well my GoPro, the GoPro 9 Black, it runs for an hour on the battery. That's a super extended big battery. The DJI Action Cam runs for 4 hours without an outside battery. 4 hours. Mate.
Oh, here from B Haptics.
I love the Apple so much because that thing that just went past, that circling thing, that loading screen, don't see that at all on the Apple. Don't see it at all. Same internet, same modem, but on the Apple it doesn't have that. On the PC it does have that, and sometimes it's there for ages. Really annoying. Because it does that swirly thing, and then it does a bit of other stuff, and then it goes black, and then it comes back, and then I have no control over the internet at all. The internet's on, functioning, running beautifully, but I can't use it. So I'm going to go through the whole reset the modem, rubbish again, and all that stuff. Ugh. Someone hacks into the iPhone. I've got the iPhone Pro Max. They can't use it without my face. So, and what they can use is pretty useless, which is good. Plus, I can lock it down so that.
And 733. It's won multiple CES Innovation Awards this year, and I have to try it. Right? I have to. Now, I have to take off my shoes, which means everyone's going to...
Oh, actually, it wasn't called that. It must have been a creator that called it that.
See my Gengar socks, and that's just where we are today.
Oh my God, look at the socks.
Wait, it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be relaxing. Am I very relaxed? This is so funny. I think I might be a little small.
You can see she really shaves her underarms. The thing is, the more you shave, the longer the hair grows.
Oh boy, there we go. CES, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Oh yeah. It kind of feels like it has a PC mouse inside both hands. Very, very cool.
You need this in your life.
That's pretty cool looking, eh? It's good to see the pinballs are still around. Because they were very popular when I was a kid because that was pretty much it. Video games at that time was a dot on the screen that you moved with a controller or something. Just a dot. Black screen, a little dot, and two other dots. The kind of stuff you get on mobiles now, but way more basic.
This is the limited edition D&D Stern Pinball Machine, and I'm so excited to see it here in person and get a chance to play it. Now, the limited edition already sold out. There is a premium edition just back here behind me that is still available for purchase, but let's go ahead and check this out. I'm very excited to see how it plays like a tabletop RPG campaign and also like a pinball game, so I'm going to choose my character, and let's go ahead and quest. Most of my skill is in tabletop gaming, not in pinball. Bear with me. Anya's a first level halfling rogue, and that really appealed to me, so that's what I'm going to go with today. Here we go. I'm playing as Anya. Oh, no. Did I already kill my character?
We used to play Dungeons and Dragons at school. You go to someone's place and stay up all night playing it. And it's a good game. Really good game. We had this guy who went to school. His dad had a paper run, so we would go to his place, and his dad would get up like 4 in the morning or something and start doing papers, setting papers up, putting them in the car, getting them ready for delivery. So we were up pretty much all night.
So just behind me here from Enchanted Tools is Mirokai, and it's meant to welcome you to a store, be your item locator, be a concierge, welcome you to a medical facility.
I think it's more geared to things like warehouses, shops, that kind of thing.
There are all different types that this could be used for. All right, I'm going to ask Mirokai a question. Let's see what happens. Hello, how are you today?
I'm here to help and provide a positive experience. Let's see what unfolds together.
Let's see what unfolds together. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Look, I am a hologram here at C.
This has got really good possible implications. Only if you're a school in many areas or if you stand there in that one box, other people have the boxes on the left there, and then whatever you do, they see, like you're in the room with them. So you could be in the room with
Easier to throw in a bag than the hairdryer I brought to CES, and I love that it does multiple temperatures, so you can take care of your hair and not burn it. Plus, this circling mode where it alternates. I have to get better at hair care, and maybe this could be the solution. Right here, we are looking at LG's Ultra Gear.
Look at the way that runs. That's pretty good.
27 GX790A, and it's the fastest 480 hertz QHD OLED gaming monitor on the market right now. I absolutely love this base as well. So you can put like if you have like a gaming soundbar or something, you can put that right here on top and not have to deal with all of your desktop real estate being taken up by your monitor stand. So I love that, and I will tell you this looks absolutely breathtaking in person. All right, in more CES strange robots, just behind me is Nemo. Now, Nemo is the world's first all-purpose.
It's not Nemo, it's Mimo. M-I-M-O. It's just on the screen.
AI robot that thinks and acts on its own based on visual, audio, and movement inputs. So there's quite a few different AI models at work here to make Mimo what they are, and you can even add to the AI models, if you will. But there's a vision model, audio model, motion model, and the foundation model. But this thing is so strange. Pricing and release date not yet confirmed. All right, next up, I am going to get in this little booth right here and try mixed reality makeup that uses ultra high speed projection mapping and customizes the makeup design for your face. let's go ahead and check out this CES 2025 Innovation Award winner. So it's mapping my face and following me, and I can try different makeup styles. Oh, this is fun. That plugs in via USB-C port, and the app that it comes with essentially turns your phone into a handheld gaming console with abilities like direct live streaming, recording and editing video, all right here on your phone. It is currently available on Android, but coming to iOS soon. So check this out. You can see you've got your game list here. It works with a variety of different cloud gaming services. And then you can log directly into your Twitch for streaming if you so choose. But basically, the hardware and the software works together, again, to give you a full experience here.
It's really good.
Awesome.
But, I mean, I'd log into YouTube to do it, not Twitch. But, well, maybe Twitch. See, I need to log into a whole lot of different platforms to share my stuff. But YouTube's my main.
All right, I don't actually know how to play guitar, but using the LibreLive C1, I'm going to pretend that I do. This is, it feels so cool. I can like feel the haptics on me right now. This is the first ever stringless smart guitar. Oh yeah, let's turn it up. We're gonna crank it up. I'm gonna rock this place out. And so I can press these sound pads here and then strum. This is really cool. Maybe I found a new calling. So this is available now on LibreLive.com for anyone who wants to check it out and jam out with me or without, because I'm not a very good musician. What is this? What's it do? This little creepy guy is for tunnel inspection. Is TCL's QD Mini LED TV in 115-inch size. This thing is absolutely massive and super gorgeous in person, so I hope that comes through on camera. Just
115 inches is basically from my door to the back wall of my kitchen. And from the floor to maybe the roof, maybe beyond the roof. That would be insane.
Is the TCL Play Cube. It has a really unique design, and this is so that you can easily adjust the projection angle. Now, this does have a built-in battery with 2.5 hours of battery life, and the display quality is absolutely amazing. Take a look. It has USB-C, USB-A, a headphone jack, and HDMI as well. Now, this is set to launch Q3 of this year. TCL is making gaming monitors now, and just behind me is a 59-inch. Now, this is a prototype. It doesn't even have a name yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what TCL has to offer in this product category. I am in love with the TCL Next Paper tablets. It's so beautiful and so smooth and doesn't hurt your eyes, and I hope it's coming through on camera. But the way that this feels like paper, but yet is a smart device and it's easy on the eyes is really, really cool. I am at the Gunner setup here at Pepcom, checking out their new Venture glasses. Now, these are, of course, the great quality lenses that you know from Gunner. However, check this out. I can adjust just with a little swipe how much I'm blocking out the sun. So it's not like I go outside and they're transitions and they do it for me. I just found out that now you can get an iris that does cooling and heat. They also have voice command. Breathing. Remember to breathe. Yes. Next combo. 2, 3. 2, 3. That's it. 2, 3. Good. Punch the crease. That's it. Very nice. Good. Beautiful. 2, 3.
Yeah, that's alright. Let's see what's new today. There's some great stuff from can't think of the name. Anyway, let's watch this one and see if it's of any use.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all all had a great freaking week. Hope y'all ready to get back into it that Bryce is Right way, where we dive deep into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I could find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And these aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to blow your mind, make your head spin, and have you question your reality. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on any future content. And leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, let's go ahead.
I watch Bryce is Right quite a bit. Not because I like him or anything, but because he just seems to have the videos that I want at the
Let's get it.
Just me, or does it seem kind of strange? Because salt is supposed to dissolve the snow. Why is the snow only surrounding the particles of salt? But there's no snow anywhere else.
Is that what's going
Is
on
the
here?
snow barricading in the salt so it can't do its job?
That's impossible, Robin.
What the hell?
I thought that was somebody's body, but
You see dinner? Just hold it nice,
No, I've seen this one before.
close to the top. Don't drop it yet.
what the fuck is that, man?
I'll point out the things that are not what the person is saying they are, and the things that they didn't see, if there are any. Sometimes there are, sometimes there's not.
That dude's acting like that's some kind of dog or something, right? A little too comfortable. He's like, oh, you got boogers in your eyes? Man.
I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I'm Mr. Bulldogs.
Obviously not an electric eel.
Take a shot.
He's like, I know, you better watch out. No, man, I hate to see that. You know, it's just one
Oh, that's the fire in America.
bad event after another.
What's weird is like there's all these houses destroyed by fire, but then there's these other houses and these shops and stuff that aren't even touched. Really strange.
Just tragedy. More prayers, man. Good energy being sent.
Biggest thing I think about that is these people work their whole life, work themselves to death, just stressing over money, stressing over so much, done all these things to get money, to buy those things and build those places, and a fire comes along and it's all gone. Is it really worth it? Do you think it's really worth it to slave away day in, day out at a job you don't like? It's all right if you love your job and if you're doing something you really enjoy. Is it really worth it to slave away at something you don't like? That stress about the money and all that sort of stuff, just to have everything taken away by fire, or a storm, or rain, or hail, or whatever other thing comes along? Don't you think?
I know. Don't do that. Just don't drive in that cold weather, y'all.
Bleep indeed. So that's black ice on the roads in Kansas City. It forced this driver to jump from the car as it exited the freeway. Thankfully, she was not hurt.
Just wear your seatbelt.
Look at that scene. Are they trying to land or take off? Why are they stuck in that one position? Frozen on the runway in Germany. So they were just sitting on the runway and they just froze.
When is the world gonna understand? Just take a day off. Like it'll be alright. The world will keep spinning.
Okay, I thought that was jellyfish, but maybe it's balls of ice? What do you think that is?
It's weird how they made those.
You make out what that is?
It's just the mechanics on freaking machines. Not grass.
Could be illegal people being transported. It could be the machines, like you're saying.
I would think my boss open every one.
Never, ever seen anything like this. I've been here for 6 years. There's so much
Sunrise
smoke
of the Millennium goes to.
blocking the sun. You can actually see.
It's pretty cool.
It's wild. See how dark it is over here. It's a pretty fire is over in there.
Such a bummer.
What was that? Whoa, look at that, eh? Must have exploded right in front of the window. Oh no, it's not the one. That's possibly the one. See how it looks like it's coming in the window? Yeah, came in the window, hit her in the chest. Do this way.
I sunk your battleship, bitch! What's up?
Yeah.
What in the world was that? watching Fox News coverage of the Eaton fire.
There's something flying through there. You see it? Just here. It's come across there, out of the fire and along here.
Is this light that goes from the fire, as you can see here, and it zips across the screen out of range. I don't know what we all just witnessed. I wasn't the only one that saw it. There are many other people online that have screen recorded this. It is super weird. Did you see it?
Weird.
What do you think it is?
I bet they're going to start telling us that it was a UFO that started the fires.
Someone freaking gliding through there. That's a nice little porch, though. What?
Yeah, I thought that green thing was going to be it.
It's going to be a scuba diver, right? In the wintertime? Sure.
I think it's a spaceship coming out of the water. Not sure if I remember exactly what it was, but I remember seeing that.
What the fuck? What the
There's obviously something under the water with a torch. Well, a light that's pretty bright, because you can see the light beam.
fucking shit is that?
I wish people would stop swearing so much.
And I hear that. What the fuck?
И здесь же находится вход в подземный мир. Сейчас я вам его покажу. Смотрите, вход в подземный мир.
Is that lightning from the sky or a waterfall from the hill?
It almost looks like lightning.
Вот. Я
It's a waterfall.
активации, чтобы открылась эта дверь. Нужно нажать на эти карты, понимаете? Вход в подземный мир.
Entrance to what?
Where did you get this information? I need proof.
Makes no sense to me. Just seems like someone who's come up with some theory about what it might be.
So sometime around the holidays in Ukraine,
What in the...
I don't know who did this, but obviously when the chips are down, the boys need a morale boost, and someone learned how to strap a drone to a Christmas tree, and they
Good on them. Great. And they didn't hit any trees and crash. Even better.
probably something that helped get everyone's spirits a little up because, you know, it's tough being outside. You can see there was snow on the ground. It's hard to keep morale up when you're cold outside for extended periods of time.
I know that.
It's that
That's
guy.
pretty cool.
It's got aircraft lights on it, so it's not alien. Different sort of shape. Maybe US Air Force plane.
It's literally just like hovering in that spot. It's huge.
What? What is that? That is trying way too hard.
I think that's it. Just leaving them where they are.
Which CNN report is ripping through an area.
I mean, you might think, oh yeah, I'll just leave it here where it is. Problem is, if emergency services need to get through there, imagine you're in a home, you have an emergency situation, and because all the roads are blocked with cars, nobody can get to you. That's why you leave a space for the emergency services, because you might be that person.
Yeah, equivalent to 5 football fields per minute due to strong winds of 60 to 80 miles per hour. Firefighters over the radio say that they're running out of water in some of their hydrants. Looks like we're leaving McDonald's in 2024. And these fires are not discriminating because Hollywood celebrities have been seen fleeing their multi-million-dollar homes as these fires destroy some of the most expensive land and houses in the entire country.
You got to think they spent so much time, did so much stuff, and that is their result. They get to live in a beautiful mansion for a while, but then that happens.
As this situation develops, I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, house burnt down, and right next door the house isn't even touched.
So it wasn't just Hawaii that had this happen. Now it's LA.
That's what I was thinking before. Maybe it was like the Hawaii fires. What's going on there?
I know it's a totally issue. But then also you want to see the screen of it, so let me go that way.
3D screen? 3D screen? Run, damn it. Avalanche.
There's going to be people on the ground. Like, what?
There's something so weird about this map of Earth. This is a topographic map, so it shows land features and elevation. So what is this line through the middle of the ocean? This is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, and it's a mountain system at the bottom of the ocean that's caused by the crust of the Earth breaking apart. These are plate tectonics that are actively separating, which means it also has a giant rift valley running the entire length in the center. And sometimes the peaks of these mountains get too tall and reach above the surface of the ocean. They're islands. It also runs through Iceland, where you can swim between tectonic plates. And this entire mid-ocean ridge is connected to a bunch of others. Look at this map. The world's longest above-water mountain range is the Andes. It's about 7,000 kilometers long. The entire mid-ocean ridge system is 65,000 kilometers long, which is 9 times longer. This is the largest mountain range in the world, and you can learn more about it in the place I can't mention.
I'm still longer.
What do you reckon that is? Is that this snow stuff that looks like snow but it's fake? Or is this something else?
It gives me goosebumps. I feel cold just looking at it. Man, it's gonna be terrifying for those kids. We all hope they get to some kind of shelter safely. Hopefully they're all being careful, taking their precautions. I can smell the smoke from Texas, so.
What the hell is that?
There's too much peanut butter, too much jelly. I just like a little bit.
Again?
The funny thing about this is they got so many drones, and it's full of drones and aliens and all that. But when you look at the live, on location news reports, there's not a single drone or anything anywhere.
People are done with the drones. Give it up already. Nobody cares. Nobody's scared of anything in the sky.
Yeah, it's all fake. Created by the US government.
The drones. That's right over there.
I mean, it takes like Independence Day, blowing up something for it to really cause a scare. They're just chilling. It's kind of like us looking at ants. As long as we don't mess with the hill, all is good.
You don't know. Their plan is to fake an alien invasion, so everyone starts fighting aliens that exist. I don't mean they don't exist. I mean it's not them doing it. They are there. They do look. They're all over the world. I've seen them. They hide in the clouds. But these ones are government.
Whatever those are. Especially when your body's at.
Oh my gosh. I'm considered overweight and fat. When I go to the doctor, I'm told, oh, you're going to die in 5 minutes or maybe 5 years. What does the doctor say to her? Like, Dan? I don't know. What the?
Like, fold out chair that's trying to collapse. Just buckle. Look at her. The upside down hour shaped glass. She's a hype man for sure.
Did you know Squid Game's actually based on true events from the 80s?
Yeah.
It's all based around the 1986 Brothers House incident in Korea, where an orphanage was essentially turned into the Squid Game. Founded in 1960, the Brothers House orphanage ran normally until 1986. A billionaire adopted all the kids and then bought the orphanage and locked them all in it, hiring workers that hid their face like this and forced these children in blue jumpsuits to play kids games. And if you're wondering, you didn't want to lose. The creator of Squid Game claims that it was not based on anything, but this is in the TV show where the guards sleep, and this is at the Brothers House where they kept the children. Also, these were the Squid Game guards, and these were the guards in the real life. Now, you can look this up for yourself. This is actually one of the worst human rights violations in history. But weirdly, around 2020, it was kind of scrubbed from the internet, with many people theorizing Netflix did this in order for the Squid Games to be posted as normal. This is until some survivors of the Brothers House started speaking up this year. They started realizing how awfully similar the Squid Games looks and plays just like the Brother House. Squid Games denies there's any influence or ties to this, but I want to know what your thoughts are because I think there is.
Squid Kid.
Well, ideas have to come from somewhere.
That's not good. That'd be cool. We could skate on that.
Y'all, this is California this morning. Tell me that this right here does not look like a mirror image of something to finally start covering the fire. They didn't cover it for hours while it was going on. This right here was the sunrise this morning in California. Like, look behind me. This is just insane. This right here is what you would picture Revelation chapter 6, seal 6 would look like, right? When the sun goes dark, moving the blood, we know it's the sun, but still. Also, in 532 AD, when the whole entire world was plunged into darkness. Yeah, that really happened, and it lasted 18 months, and the writer of the History of Wars wrote that men were free neither from pestilence nor any kind of unaliving at that time.
Man, I wonder if some people were like really getting flashbacks from this is the end that movie, or maybe even somebody that played in the movie. Like, man, this is really going down.
The moon shall come as the The moon shall turn as blood, and pestilence and something. I can't remember word for word, but it's basically the start of the end times, where the whole world ends completely, and then is reborn.
And I mean, it's California, but this is what happened a few days before this thing happened. I'm pretty sure that's not the sun, y'all. It's kind of hard to believe that this right here is the same world that we lived in a few years ago.
Did anybody see any lasers or any?
Got this couple, and they are sitting in a river just hanging out. Do you see what's coming up to them? This has got to be. This is crazy. They sitting there. What is he feeding? They have like some type of food.
It's like a freshwater crocodile, which are considered not dangerous. They'll bite you, but they're considered not dangerous. I'm not saying they're not dangerous. They're considered not dangerous.
And they were like, "Hey, come up here. Here, I'll give you something to eat, and then here, I'll pet you, let you swim away." As my wife and I sit here in this river. What in the? You see how big it is? It's like down there. Get another piece. Let's see if he'll come back. What is that? It almost looks like a grilled cheese, or is it like some type of meat? It's got to be meat, right? I don't think gators don't eat grilled cheese, do they?
Oh, it's actually a gator. I see.
He's like, come on, come on. But you look at the moment that he comes up, and they're not even phased. I mean, it's not like a huge one, but it's I don't know, I'm just kind of lost for words. I mean, and it doesn't seem threatening or anything. It's just minding its own business, trying to get some food, and yeah, it's just living its life. Gets a little pet, and that's it. And he's just throwing it to him. Oh, and he turns around and grabs it. Oh, that's what he did. He grabbed it because he threw it.
That tree really got split.
Man, that's happened outside my parents' house. Left a big mark in the road. It's awesome. Thank God for reading cameras.
Years ago, we used to sit out the side of the front of the house and watch the lightning strike the road. And there was like one spot in the entire road, the entire intersection, where the lightning would always hit. What in the heck is that? Is this some kind of fox or is it a rabbit or what?
Cute little dude. I don't know what the heck that is. I think it's some kind of fox, maybe. Some kind of rabbit fox.
I think that performance, some of them look very plastic.
Actions.
What does the word robot mean to you?
That's my girlfriend that you're talking about.
To me, the word robot signifies a bridge between technology and human connection, designed to enhance experiences and foster companionship. Hello. I'm here to have fun and...
Have fun, alright. Man, that robot's got too many curves. Look at the thigh gap on that chick. No, this ain't doing no household chores. It's doing some other stuff.
Chat with you.
Read.
Oh my god, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. This is a trunk, and tree grew all the way through the stop sign.
Looks like the stop sign's got a haircut.
Cool.
How?
A bird would have landed on the top, done a poo, and the poo, there would have been tree seeds in the poo, and it would have gone down and good. That's how stuff like that spreads for birds.
Amazing. It is.
That's awesome.
Crazy. It's
I
unbelievable.
wonder where that is. I saw something like that the other day, and I thought it was pretty amazing too.
Wow.
Nature is the bomb.
This is guys, this is your sign that don't stop. Don't stop believing. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. This is true. Right here. It is defined. Deliver. This is your sign. Never stop. Keep believing. Keep growing.
Hell yeah. Never stop
They're
growing.
calling the orbs plasmoids. There's this article by Forbes that came out in 2020 titled U.S. Navy Laser Creates Plasma UFOs. So apparently they have this technology where they can literally make plasma bubbles.
What?
The whole point of it is to, you know, like fighter pilots when they're flying, they'll shoot the flares off the back to, for whatever.
What
Chaff. Plasma bubbles, apparently.
are you talking about?
Gas. Yeah, so the sun is plasma.
Which sun?
All.
Wikipedia's calling it a coherent structure of plasma and magnetic field.
Coherent,
Yeah,
like it
I
thinks.
it just gets more confusing the more I read.
So
There's
you're
many
saying
people-
these could be fake?
They could be fake, or they could be from not this world.
I think this year we're going to see an incredible shift in AI fakes. I think that's where we're headed.
Don't let fear control you.
I'm not scared.
Is fear making you say that though?
Yeah.
Anything we have to fear is fear itself.
Yeah, don't let fear control you. Well, in certain situations.
Cool moves, man.
Damn. Usain Bolt in it.
This is the craziest spoon you will ever see.
I've seen a lot on this. Apparently what it is you put some food on it, you put it in your mouth, and it makes the food taste like it's salty. So it can make the food taste really good because it tastes like it's got a better level of salt in it.
It's called the electric salt spoon. The price is $125. This spoon works by emitting a mild electric.
Should be good for weight loss and for hardened arteries because salt hardens your arteries. So too much salt can be very damaging. So to think you're actually eating a lot of salt, but you're not actually eating much at all, it's really good, beneficial.
Electric current stimulates taste buds, and it intensifies the flavors of food.
Right.
Or will eating healthy yogurt taste like ice cream?
You can eat something else and make it taste good.
Yeah, honey, stick that spoon up my
That would be legit. What is this contraption?
Okay, so is the balloon lifting that thing? Or has it got some kind of motor under it? It's controllable. So it must have a drone attached to it or something. Oh, maybe that big flat thing above his head is a drone, and the balloon above that is to help with the controllability. Just a theory.
How many years ahead is this guy? That's some thinking right there.
It's a kite.
Yeah, it's fine. See why it's shaking?
That's the fire.
Do you really think somebody would have one of those kites?
There's a guy that does that. He has a drone inside or above it, and he flies it around and it scares people. But there is one that's a kite as well. So it is pretty windy.
Maybe it's stuck to something.
It's not a kite. It's not. It's just flying around.
Yeah, I don't think that's a kite. And there's somebody. Yeah, I'll point it out.
It's not a kite. Kites are not.
I'm pretty sure it's a guy. You can see a guy. Yeah, I think that's a guy right there. What a douche.
Fire.
Boo.
States Fire. This is southbound PCH.
Already saw that. Already seen it. Yes.
So, how'd you break your tibia?
My testicle turned blue. A rib cage is very tender. Busted tibia.
That's pretty legit. He has
Y'all,
a
check
speed.
this out. Look how huge this moon is at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Why is it dropping so fast? Must be speeded up.
Oh my goodness. And it literally disappears, y'all. Y'all saw that? It seems like there's a group of clouds there, and it takes the moon behind it.
Juices
Look
loose.
at this. What
Yeah, it happens every night.
the heck? So everyone is taking pictures and videos of the moon, and everybody is getting it in a different position, in a different angle. And then in this video over here, it's not even accompanied by Venus or whatever they're calling it. But look at this. I see something moving. Y'all see? Y'all check this out. I didn't even notice, but look at all these. And that's definitely up in the sky because the bridge is down here, y'all. So what is going on? So what is going on here? And where did the moon go? This thing literally just disappeared behind a huge shelf of clouds. And why is it so big, y'all?
You're killing us.
When did the moon get closer to Earth?
Yeah, you're full of crap, rubbish. The moon does it every night. Some seasons it's closer to Earth than others. But it does it every night. Comes up like the sun comes up, it goes down like the sun goes down. Sometimes it goes down way before the sun even comes up.
Earth like this. This is crazy. Look at how huge that is. Do y'all see that? What a time.
Why didn't you just skip over it?
To be alive. That's why all this stuff is going on the Earth right now. So much emotions. That right there doesn't seem normal to me, y'all. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this.
I think you're a total idiot. Completely dumb. The world gets dumber every day.
Let's get this shift. Peace out.
It's like that lady's like, oh, this happens all the time. And she was like really sounding scared and really worried. It was just the tide coming. That's all. What?
If you're somebody that hasn't heard about this yet, welcome to 2025, because scientists are now saying that there is a literal dent inside of our Earth's magnetic field. So basically, NASA scientists are now on alert after a dent in the Earth's magnetic field could risk our way of life as we know it. So that's crazy.
The end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
So this dent in the magnetic field is now officially named the South Atlantic Anomaly, or for short, SAA. And just like I obviously mentioned, it is quite literally a dent in our magnetic field, and it's going from Southwest Africa.
At least it's not called Ellie. What is it? extreme life event or something. It means everyone dies.
Right over South America. Well, obviously, our magnetic field is really important to us because it is what keeps all of those nasty particles from the sun from grilling us on Earth. All of these particles from the sun are
Yeah, we're gonna have to move underground.
obviously kicked away by our magnetic field. But here, where this dent is, the particles are dipping closer to Earth than they should be. Now they're saying that this particle radiation in the SAA can actually knock out computers and even interfere with the data collection of satellites that pass through it while orbiting the planet. Now, with all of their studies currently, they're saying that the SAA creates no visible impacts on daily life on the surface. Obviously, we're still here. However, in 2020, their observations and forecasts show that the region is actually expanding westward and continuing to weaken in intensity. And then not only that, this dent is actually splitting in two. I think the one thing that everybody's here for right now is yes, we are fine. Nothing is going to happen. They're going to continue to observe it. It's all good. Give you these news roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Some guy pulling weird faces.
Scratched up enough money to get some eggs.
His eyes are red because it's the light in his eye. You know, when you look at someone's eyes with your light, it probably means he's going to die or something. His eyes are not very healthy. But yeah.
Drugs and alcohol have ruined my life.
Damn, that boy is dry.
Yeah, I've seen this one. Today's a show overseas. It's either really good choreographing or some kind of amazing trick.
La primer Cybertruck mexicana. Ah, hombre.
Someone made their own Cybertruck. And it probably would.
Tiembla Elon Musk. Tiembla papá.
All the workability without all the problems. No, look, Project Bluebeam.
That's weird. What would be doing that over a volcano? I guess like ball lightning, maybe. Sure, it's got a lot of particles flying around.
Y'all, what the hell is that in the sky?
I don't know, tell me. Like a bunch of white dots.
That is floating around. It is white and it's doing circles. I thought it was birds, but it's not. It's moving. It's crazy.
It's behaving like birds. It's looking like birds. Could it be anything else? You can even sort of see it flapping like birds.
Oh,
Y'all, what the hell?
Karen got on TikTok.
Flying right over that thing.
I thought they weren't allowed to fly over that sort of thing. If you want to fly your drone over that, imagine it crashed and toast.
That's crazy. See,
The whole entire hills are on fire.
we're praying for y'all.
Okay, time to find another one. It's starting to be the same crap over and over and over till it blows in. I'm not a fan of endless repeat. Apple Home.
It is CES 2025, and these are the best smart home devices that I found. Starting off with a decidedly low-tech option. So these are power drops from a company called Neoplants. Now, originally they were offering and still do offer the actual plant itself, but they found out they could also figure out a way to give you similar plant air purifying performance just by adding this powder to your existing plants. So anything other than cacti and succulents, you add this once a month. It's very affordable, and you turn any of your plants into legitimate air purifiers. I'm definitely going to have.
Cool idea. We need air purifiers. Our air is getting worse and worse. How do you tell? You go somewhere that's not a big city, that's completely open, and mostly bush, and high up above the layers of petrol and stuff, and your breathing tells you it's so much better.
Trying this out. So next up is Evenflow, which has their new sensory soothe technology that they put into this baby car seat. Of course, because Evenflow has a very big ecosystem of stuff, the car seat itself can be attached to this stroller so you can move it around. But the whole technology here is this light bar that's been put into the handle. It has all these different lighting effects so it can move across and flash or whatever your child likes, it's able to do. So there's all these different pulsing and movements. You can change the color, the brightness, the animation, all of these things. There is an app that goes with it. This
on Thursday, she's pretty good. I found her fairly good. Though she's been updated with AI now, so I don't know if that's as good. But the original series is pretty good.
CES, but specifically, I want to look at the X2S smart thermostat. What's important here is this is like an $80 smart thermostat. That is a Matter-enabled smart thermostat, so it'll work with Apple Home. I just think that price point is insane. The app looks really nice. It can go with their other things, but seriously, for a smart thermostat with Matter, $80, that's awesome. This is definitely going to be making my best of CES list. It is the Arzen Zip. So Arzen makes these projectors. There's a bunch of them they already have, but this guy is gotta be the coolest. So it completely folds down into that tiny little pile, like a deck of card size. The top portion of it is where the projector lives. The middle part is where the speakers are, and the bottom one is the battery. In total, from a full charge, you will.
That's pretty cool, eh? You go anywhere and project what you want to watch.
Get about 90 minutes of playtime, so enough for quite a few movies. But the bottom of it is also magnetic, so they have a whole different ecosystem of mounts and attachments that you can use. So put it on a tripod, attach it to the back of your laptop like this. There is even a wirelessly charging battery pack that you can add to it to give you even more charge. So that's a pretty cool attachment as well. So the footage looks really good, and we were in a fairly bright room. This is a CES, so nothing is dim. It is very well lit with a lot of fake lighting coming in from above, and the screen actually looked great. Now, as far as Apple users go, the best part of all of this is that it works with AirPlay, so you can actually just completely mirror or cast.
AirPlay, I've been using that, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like there's one that finds my TV, but
Audio to this thing directly from any of your Apple products. So iPhone, iPad, Mac, literally just choosing from the menu, cast to this thing. Someone was even mirroring their phone to it right here on the show floor, and we could see it in that vertical orientation, which I thought was really cool. There are controls there on the top, but yeah, this is up for pre-order now, I believe, on Kickstarter. It'll be shipping later this year. So
starting at $399, $400. Oh, that's Smart Shade, so it's probably not good.
Lutron is out with their new Caseta smart shades. Lutron is known for
different product.
For their shades, but as well as their just rock solid connectivity on all of their smart home tech. But the Serena shades are pretty expensive, and that's not even their most expensive options. Well, Caseta shades are meant to be affordable, so they're $399 for any size under 48 inches. There are sizes above that do cost more, but yeah, under 48 inches, $3.99. I think that is a great price. You are limited, so you have only a few different color choice options, but it works with everything else the Lutron does, including Apple Home. You can use Pico remotes like I'm showing here, and it comes in multiple colors, so these are the different kind of colors you can do, the whites and grays, and then there's a roller version as well as a honeycomb version, just depending on the...
Yeah, irrelevant to me. That might be good.
Want a camera control cover to be. Plus, my favorite version of these ESR cases has that stash stand built in to the...
I was looking for one of these yesterday, but the lady's like, oh no, we don't have anything like that. What the hell is this? That's my actual phone.
updated version of their
Well, the new one I've got.
popular cases. Of course, you have MagSafe and all that, but these new ones have glass covering over the camera control. It is super smooth and gives you just the same feeling as not even using a case at all, or even using Apple's cases. It is super reactive, smooth, responsive, like everything that you want a camera control cover to be. Plus, my favorite version of these ESR cases has that stash stand built in to the camera ring for some added stuff. They have their 3-in-1 charger. This is just always a hit. So if you haven't seen their latest version,
oh, look at that.
It does include cryo boost. You can see the light actually as I remove the phone. That means that that fan has been going and it cools your phone, active cooling to help keep it lower temperature to improve charging performance. And as I said, it is a 3-in-1 charger. So I've got my Apple Watch charge, fast charging on the back, my iPhone in standby mode.
And the lady's like, do you want a watch? No, I already got one. Do you want some earbuds? Like, I've got the best in the world. Can't get any better. They're called Shocks Open Run. They're the best around. So, she was trying to get me to subscribe to all this extra stuff. So the bill goes from $70 to $200 or $300, you know? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I just want the phone. That's it.
And then a set of AirPods there on the front on that small little G pad. The last product I was checking out is the Halo Lock Mag Mouse. This is entirely new. It has this little stand here that attaches to the top of your laptop magnetically so the mouse doesn't go anywhere. Has 4 directions of scrolling for the wheel. Has an integrated USB-C cable in the bottom so you can charge it up anytime you need to. And it works with either an RF transmitter,
pretty short cord,
there over USB, or you can use Bluetooth, which is obviously the easiest way here on your Mac.
Yeah. Use Bluetooth. Use Wi-Fi. An open door for hackers. Get yourself hacked.
3 different colors from white, black to space gray. If you want to learn more about any of their new tech, you can find links for it down below in the description. Then I popped over to Govee. They have a lot of stuff here at CES, but I kind of picked out just the few things that I wanted to touch on most. There's a lot of really cool stuff, including these like gaming pixel art boards, but these don't work with Matter, so I wasn't really going to include them in the list, even though they have some cool features. But as far as the Matter and Apple Home enabled stuff that I wanted to...
Those little blocks are good. You can connect a whole heap of them little square blocks that like see on the wall there and make anything you want. Make a light that says whatever you want. I think you can attach, I think it's 24 or maybe it's 48 or something together. They're separate blocks and you just put one next to the other and they attach.
Talk about, we first have this new floor lamp. The top of it has this really cool aurora effect that projects upwards. There's all these different colors and it's actually moving. If you can see, it's actually moving that little aurora as it's being projected. You can see a little bit better with this color. My son loves the aurora projection, so this is just kind of a different form factor and you don't have to have like a large box sitting on the counter. And of course there's downward facing light that you can use as functional lighting. Then they also have these lamps. These 2 will be working with Matter, which will then include Apple Home.
What the hell is Matter? I'll have to research that.
So the lights themselves, they are battery powered. At the top of it, you can see it has a speaker. They partner with JBL for the sound here, and if you pick up two
Yeah, I had JBL earphones. Terrible. The worst ever.
of them, you can pair them together for stereo sound. Then you have the smart lighting aspect, which can sync to the music, do all of that, but it's also multiple colors in there, so the top will not just be one color, it can be multiple colors and do all these different effects. They look great. Next up on the list is SwitchBot. This is something that even days later, I'm still not convinced is a real product, but it is. So this is the K20 Plus Pro, and essentially is the world's first multi-function robot that's going to be shipping into homes. So on the bottom is the robotic vacuum cleaner that can come out and do everything else that it normally would do, but then it has this attachment that goes above it. You can see all of these different options for it, just depending on your needs. So here we have one with an iPad or a tablet connected there, a table first, because it can't pick things up on its own, but it's still really neat. So here we are at Experience Wonder. Now, they're known for Bird Buddy, which is what I had seen before, but at CES 2025, they are showing off 2 additional new products that are still a little bit of ways, but it is Pedal and Wonder Blocks. They're both really neat, and they kind of can be used together, as you can see here. There's the Wonder Blocks, and then Pedal is that little camera that is perched above. It is a 4K camera, and there's 2 different lens options. There's a macro lens for getting up close, and there's a wide-angle lens, so just, again, depends on what you want to look at, but you can watch things. There's all these different mounts, like this one wraps around.
That'd be pretty cool. You know, if you want to watch the birds or video birds or something.
Around the branch here. There's also another one that I'll show you here, where it's like...
What else has he got available? I mean, found. There was this little clip-on little animal. Beautiful. Looks some Duo. I installed Duo, but I didn't.
So you don't have to do it. Flick has always had some really cool buttons, and now they have the Flick Duo, and it's a lot more than just a smart button. There's actually a whole...
That's that one that just changes the lights.
Whole cavalcade of different commands that you can use with a single button. So it is still very small. It can be either wall mounted with that little metal magnetic plate, or you can hold it in your hand. What's cool is you can actually set up different commands, debating whether or not it is...
Yeah, it's not that interesting. Oh, I think that's it for that one. I don't see anything I haven't seen in any other blogs, any other videos. No, won't go to his. He shows a lot of stuff that everyone shows. So it doesn't matter who he goes to, you see the same crap. Why are you going to show girls with their playing with their pussy? It's supposed to be private, not a public thing. Let's do that one.
I don't understand what I saw, and I can't.
You can have that now.
The comment we picked from the last video is from James, who says he's always been disturbed, so that video didn't bother him. Honestly, James, you just described my life story. This first video was filmed by a guy named Camo Tim and posted on the channel Ragloom. In the video, Tim explores a forest trail where someone reported hearing and seeing strange things.
Alright, guys. So,
Alright, let's see if we can spot it before he does.
I got a call from Ray Gloom. He got a email from an anonymous person. It was a weird email. Basically said, to whom this may concern, up the hill here. He said one night he was traveling up this trail and he heard a laughter. Didn't know what it was. Kept hiking, thinking, it was wind or something, anyways, it was about, give or take, an hour and a half in, and he heard it again. He didn't know what it was. It scared him a lot. He didn't want to hike any further. He turned around and he started coming home. Well, when he turned around, he saw something poke its head back behind a tree. He said it looked like an elderly lady.
As he walked through the tall grass, Tim was explaining the encounter reported by the individual who had been on the trail. But as he was doing,
I think there was a bit I missed around a little bit ago, where there was like the grass and there was a face in the grass. But I didn't.
This happened.
What was that?
No, which one?
Did you hear that?
A very eerie laugh echoes through the trees, causing him to start believing the story.
I just heard an eerie laugh. There it was again. What was that? I don't want to go any further. Can you guys see this? I don't want to go any further.
I don't see anyone. I see something here. Looks like pareidolia.
What was it? What was that?
Hold on. Wait for him to go to the left again. I thought I saw someone crouch down there, but it could just be trees.
Oh, shoot! Guys, I heard that eerie laugh right there. What the heck is that? Guys, I'm terrified right now.
There it is! Eureka! We found it! The Wicked Witch of the Woods.
Get out of here!
A person appeared from behind a tree after the eerie laughter. The figure seemed to match the description, an elderly woman, but at the same time it looked like she was wearing a mask. What is this person-like activity from Mount St. Helens? But why is it called?
Oh, hold on. I forgot to do something again. It's late now though, but we'll anyway. Oh, we got 2 people watching. Yay. 5 seconds, right? Share. X. Just give me a sec. Facebook. And then back to where we were.
Ape Cave. I'll let the video explain that to you.
Just curious, why do they call this Ape Cave?
So, in 1924.
Like you say again?
So, in 1924. My brain just stopped. There were there were 2 kids standing on top of Ape Canyon, and they were throwing these huge pumice stones into the canyon. And unbeknownst to them, there was a miner community down there, and they looked up, and they were like, why are these apes throwing rocks at us? And for 60 years, they thought it was actually apes until 1984, when one of the boys was like, they came forward. 60 years later, it was like, that was just my buddy and I, and now I'm an old man. And so in 1952, in the middle of them believing that it was apes doing it, there was a Boy Scout troop who really liked the legend, and they wanted to be known as the Mount St. Helens Apes. And their Cub Scout leader, that's a Boy Scout thing, was Harry Reese, who was best friends with Lawrence Johnson, who almost backed his logging truck up into the mouth of the cave. So Lawrence Johnson found it. He told Harry Reese. Harry Reese was like, well, my Boy Scouts and I will go in. And they were the first people to explore and map the cave. So Ape Cave and Ape Canyon are named after the Mount St. Helens Apes.
The cave had a massive opening, and they climbed down into it using the stairs.
Lucky we got some lanterns. Well, they do. I have the A7S too. You already know I'm all good. Yo, I'm all good too. Yo, it is darker than I thought, everyone. I really feel like let the guys go first with the light. Yo, I got the lantern. Okay, hold on. Yo, I don't know how much this lantern's gonna work, but... I know. It's so dark. Oh, that's low. Okay. So I can see just fine. Oh!
Yeah, I can see just fine, and he falls over.
Whoa! Whoa, dude, you have the flaming lantern in your hand, you're about to fall. Watch the cave just go up in flames. Yeah.
They continued through the cave until they reached a section where they had to crawl. Undeterred, they squeezed through the narrow space, curious to see what awaited them at the end.
God. Dude. Okay.
Imagine flying a drone through there.
Oh yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end. I have a feeling this might be the Dude, I keep getting lower and lower, man. Oh, getting claustrophobic. Dude, it goes so low. It goes like round, like kneeling. I too. I don't even know if this leads out anywhere. I think it's just the end. We can be crawling all day. We had a couple spoons. We might be able to ship our way more in. Yeah, some spoons. I can't believe we made it. Yeah, I was gonna turn back. I was like, no, we gotta keep going. We made it to the very end. Yeah, you gotta know what. That's sick.
And this is pretty cool. This
is
like our own hideout right now.
This is our hideout. No one else would even come here, so this is definitely a secret spot. Our new secret spot. We have the secret beach in Elvis. Okay. Got it. Can I head back now? This girl doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, I'm gonna take out my phone, actually. English? You speak English? No English. No? Oh, okay. Okay, come with us.
Hey, John, do you see those, the couple that was back there?
Come on, come with us.
Their daughters up here scared?
They don't speak. She doesn't speak English.
The iPhone's actually got a good translator for that.
It's okay. It's all right. This is the way back.
A little girl was standing there in the dark, without any light, trembling, perhaps from fear or the cold. She seemed terrified of them and didn't know how to speak English.
What an experience. As we were about to leave, this little girl comes up out of nowhere, scares us, and at first we're like, wait, whose parents are hers? And she was just there alone by herself. Then she just sits there in the back, so I started talking to her, but she wouldn't answer me. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't think she speaks English. It turns out she really didn't speak English at all. She's by herself, curled the whole way in there by herself. No light. No light. What the heck? I don't get it. No light. She didn't even speak English. So they were like, okay, come with us. And, eventually, I guess her parents were yelling her name in their language. And yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff. It was kind of a crazy situation.
They eventually put their cameras aside and escorted her to the entrance of the cave, where her parents were frantically calling her name. She had likely wandered off and, disoriented by the darkness, taken a wrong turn, ending up in a place she couldn't navigate back from. She was fortunate that Josh and his friends decided to push through the cave. Otherwise, she might not have been found anytime soon. If you've
she could have died there.
Made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. Dee's Dark Adventures is a channel we've mentioned before. She loves camping and exploring various forests, often encountering unusual things, sometimes minor, other times genuinely terrifying.
Well, that's that lady. She got a job to go to this farm to look at, because they're hearing noises and stuff. No, it's the children of the corn. But it's this guy walking around in the cornfield. I think it's a cornfield.
In this particular video, she ventures into a forest with a mysterious backstory that I'll let her explain to you.
Okay, Fort Ancient had a Native American civilization that lived on it, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they disappeared. Huge civilization. There's no evidence of foul play, no wars, nothing, no sickness, nothing. There was no bodies found. And so yeah, I've been back here several times. And the deeper you go, what was that? It's like a ring.
Nothing much happened in the first few minutes, but as she was showing off her new gadgets.
Check out this one. Oh god. Oh my god. So loud.
Cat balls.
It's for sleep break. It's good shit.
A stick snapped behind her, raising the first suspicion that she might not be alone.
Somebody out there. You are not alone.
But I want to leave it back here. I hope I caught that on camera. It's gone. Now it's back. Is it floating?
Could be a firefly.
Am I picking it up?
No, someone walking through the trees. That's why it's coming and going, because the trees are blocking the people.
Guys, I hope I'm picking this light up.
A light appeared in the forest, with no one else in sight.
So I'm telling her, and as soon as I say,
That's why you need night vision.
Sherry, I got somebody following me. What the flag?
What was that? What was that? What the flannel?
No. not missing that right now like something big. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I don't know what this is.
She tried to follow the light, but suddenly heard something approaching her. So she quickly backed out.
Dude.
Cat balls are traveling.
When she returned to where she had left her equipment, she caught on camera her REM pod, which seemed to be levitating. There was no one holding it.
The ghost likes it.
Drop, dude! Am I on this line? I gotta. That was in the fucking
So,
It dropped. My Lord. That thing was up in the thing and dropped to the ground. I'm gonna see if I can do it again.
yeah, spirit or someone was carrying it.
I was gonna try to see if it again, but I keep hearing noises. What the hell was that?
She kept exploring, but suddenly...
Afraid to walk around into people. They're quiet. Sounds quiet. Dude! Guys, that's big.
Yeah, I think it's bush people. Forget what it was, but there's a certain type of person or animal that throws rocks and sticks at you to warn you that they're there.
Nope, where'd it go? That was big, wherever it went. Nope, I'm out. Okay.
I don't see anything though.
Hey, I'm leaving.
Someone threw a rock at her feet, clearly indicating that she was not alone. She quickly left, but the feeling of being followed remained. Was there someone or something messing with her, or she just had an exaggerated reaction? Voyager Overland is a creator who loves cheap camping and exploring various roads.
Yeah, I think I was watching what she was doing. Come across all kinds of different things in my watching day.
In forests with his off-roader. His videos are always relaxed.
Oh no, it's not the one I'm talking about.
Never featuring anything creepy or disturbing. However, in this video, he captures something on camera that leaves viewers shocked. He's heading to the Alberta Rockies to camp with his grandkids.
This time we had a 5-day and never captured any footage.
Next minute, Bigfoot walks past.
But tonight was different.
As night fell, he decided to set up a camera, as he always did when camping with his granddaughter, hoping to capture some animal activity.
I'd have cameras all around the camp.
To show her, knowing she would be fascinated. But this time, he captured something he would never show her.
Ah, ghost or an invisible person. Do you see it? Right. There. And someone's playing a stupid game again.
A mysterious, dark, and translucent figure can be seen wandering around the Jeep.
Yeah, I think I saw a light on this thing.
Appeared to resemble a person.
Is that white thing a light on his head? So is it really translucent? Or is it just good camo?
Disappearing and reappearing very quickly with glowing eyes.
Oh, it's glowing eyes. Yeah. You sure that's eyes? Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know if that's like someone with a helmet on the lights on the helmet or whether it's actually the lights.
What was that?
Let's back it up.
Mysterious dark and translucent figure can be seen wandering around the Jeep. It appeared to resemble a person, disappearing and reappearing very quickly with glowing eyes.
Let's see if we can catch it frame by frame. I know it can be a good way to see what you're actually looking at. Showing a lot of interest in their Jeep.
What was that?
I missed it again. It shoves its face in the lens. I just missed it.
What was that? Could it be a goat?
Stop.
Or something else?
It's definitely a person of some kind, but it's very difficult. Maybe he's got one of those, you know, those bits of plastic that make you disappear. Maybe it's a person with one of them, wearing one of them. Because it's acting like a person and all that. I mean, if it was an animal, it wouldn't. No, is there anything else that's worth watching? 6 disturbing camping encounters. Let's see if it's disturbing at all.
Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying, but what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Tonight, we're diving into the 6 most disturbing encounters ever recorded. These clips will make you think twice about ever stepping into the woods alone again. Let's delve straight into this first disturbing encounter. Meet Lou. You might recognize her from the YouTube channel Camper Vibe, where she shares her van life adventures with her wife, Emily. Together, they explore the open road, camping across Europe, uncovering hidden gems, tackling eerie hiking trails, and embracing the peace of nature's solitude. Thousands of viewers tune in to follow their journeys, captivated by Lou's unique way of capturing the beauty and unpredictability of life on the road. But one day Lou decided to venture out on her own, and that's when she discovered just how unpredictable the wild can really be. On January 4th, 2023, a rainy day in the woodlands near Pluckley Village, Lou was preparing for another solo camping adventure. Just her van, and the stillness of the forest.
Right, camp is set. I wanted to get everything set up before the rain comes, which is just in the nick of time, I think. But we've got the tarp over there, hammock, obviously, because I'm in the woods there. Very excited to be sleeping in the hammock again. I want to test out some new gear, so I've got my sleeping bags and bits and bobs. If the rain does get bad, I'll probably move the hammock underneath the tarp, even though the hammock copes just fine in the rain. I've used it before in the rain, but it would be nice to have a bigger shelter. But we'll see how we go. I just wanted to get it set and get everything packed away, cameras and stuff, out of the rain, which is coming.
She started her day with a clear sense of purpose, searching for the perfect spot to park her van, set up her hammock, and build a fire. After a short drive,
she found an ideal location near a footpath, about a mile from Pluckley Village.
But she didn't notice that there's a shed there, possibly a place where someone's living.
Lou didn't know was that this seemingly peaceful spot lay near the infamous Screaming Woods, a forest long
The old Screaming Woods, eh?
considered one of England's most haunted. The woodlands surrounding Pluckley Village were infamous for their haunting reputation. Lou shared an article recounting the story of a notorious highwayman.
I've seen a lot of videos on that. Basically, what happens is they go there, they camp there, they hear someone screaming or crying or whatever, and then they leave the next day. Yeah.
Who, after numerous complaints from the villagers, was finally captured. The villagers took justice into their own hands, capturing him and decapitating him. It's said that his vengeful spirit now wanders the woods, with many visitors claiming to have seen his ghost. Since his death, the forest has been plagued by unsettling events, mysterious disappearances, unexplained deaths, and a general sense of unease that lingers among those who dare to enter. But this doesn't deter Lou from camping here. She began by setting up her hammock, the familiar routine grounding
Hammocks are really nice and comfortable to sleep in.
her in the solitude of the woods. After a quiet dinner, she settled in to enjoy her dessert, something sweet to end the day. But as she took that first bite, an eerie chill swept through the air.
Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Bird, or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gut.
The skinwalkers.
Gunshot. Don't know if you're able to hear a lot of this. It's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming.
The stillness of the forest was violently shattered. A sudden gut-churning noise cut through the air, sending a cold shiver racing down Lou's spine. It wasn't just one sound, but a cacophony of them. Children's
Where? When? What?
distant screams, the eerie rumble of a train somewhere, the sharp crack of a gunshot.
Nah, you're full of crap.
Followed by the spine-tingling howl of owls. The
Owls?
noises seemed
Really, owls?
to swirl around her, coming from all directions. Yet, there was no one in sight. And that's when an uneasy feeling crept over here, as if she was not alone.
You're not alone.
That temperature's definitely dropped now. That's probably woolly out and everything, but this is ideal. Honestly, I've never known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes. There's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... Well, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm tired, so I'm going to let this burn out in a bit, sit here and enjoy a fire for a little while, and then, head to bed.
After a hasty dinner, Lou
That always looks like an upside down hat to me. The part where the fire is.
gathered her tools and set about starting a fire, using the wood she had chopped earlier. But again, the unsettling feeling that something is wrong lingers. She tells her viewers that she has never been in a forest with so many unsettling noises.
Yeah, she just said that.
And it makes her feel uneasy.
The hammock's really comfy, thank God, so I should sleep well, I think. Where's my big bed? What was that noise?
It was a low, chilling, and totally unrecognizable sound. Lou's stomach twisted with unease.
Oh.
Every instinct screamed at her to stay put, but curiosity and
Killed the cat.
fear drove her forward. She stepped into the darkness, determined to find out if something or someone was lurking nearby.
This is definitely odd.
I've got no idea if you guys heard that or not, but honestly, I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. It's not deer. Like, I know what deer sound like. I spent so much time with deer.
That's why you need more than one camera.
Lou froze. Soft,
Look at the back of that kid's face and that on that thing. Is that pareidolia or is that actually there?
deliberate footsteps echoed through the woods.
No, it's the side of it's like a stump or something. And the way the moss or whatever it is, it looks like a kid's face to me. You know, like wearing a white shirt with a tie.
At first, she thought it was a deer, but the sound felt wrong, too human. Her unease grew with every step. Without thinking, she hurried back to her campfire. After sitting by the campfire for an extra half hour to calm her nerves and listening to the sounds, everything seemed calm again. She decided to settle into her hammock, hoping for a good night's sleep. Little did she know, that's not what she would get.
It's always 2, 3, 4 a.m. Could be footprints, footsteps. It could be an animal in the camp stretching around. Who knows?
Pretty convinced there's been a persons.
Use the red light. It's harder to see.
As much as I do right now.
That's what they all say that go there.
As Lou lays in her hammock, footsteps can be heard wandering around her hammock, then suddenly stop, right next to her. Silence hung in the air until another set of footsteps echoed in the dark. Fear gripped her, heart racing, as she lay there, terrified, praying for dawn. But the night had other plans.
That sounds like a bear. Oh, it's actually a synth that I was thinking as a kid.
An hour and 20 minutes later, the footsteps returned. Hooting frantically. Something was wrong. Something had stirred the forest into chaos.
I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God that was footsteps.
That's where you need a camera outside on a tree or something so you can watch the footage back and see what actually happened.
That's just a house. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever attended. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
Lou was awake and full of adrenaline. The crows shattered the silence, so she decided to wait for the sun to rise. Dawn broke. Lou got out of her hammock and logged in to share her experience with her viewers.
At first, I thought perhaps someone from the footpath had got lost and wandered in. That was the first time at 2 o'clock in the morning. When it happened again at 3 and then again around 3:20, I decided it's definitely not just a lost dog walk at that silly o'clock. So, yeah, don't know what it was, but there was definitely someone walking around this tent. It was no way was it a deer or a fox or any kind of mammal. The footprints were all wrong. Safe to say, I did not sleep very well at all.
Still haunted by the memory.
Everyone who goes there has about the same experience.
She admitted she had never encountered anything like it before. While she had faced a few strange situations in the past, this night was different. Its sinister undertones lingered in her mind. Luckily, we're aiming to reach 100,000 subscribers by April, and if we reach our goal, every single one of you will get a discount code for our merch store. Right now, 83.9% of you watching
I have the same sort of thing. I have 1,500 people and about, I think, 20 are subscribed. So subscribe!
Subscribed yet. It's free, and your support helps us create more awesome videos. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's move on with the video. This is Hoggett, the beloved YouTuber, behind the channel, the Hoggett Project.
I know someone was saying, oh, you don't need subscribers or anything. That's all bull.
Renowned for his outdoor adventures, he constantly seeks out secluded, tranquil locations for his camping vlogs. With camera in hand, he invites his audience to join him, capturing and sharing each thrilling experience. This time, he's gearing up for another camping adventure. Unfortunately, for him, he'll be venturing out alone on this trip. It's October 29th, 2024, a pleasant, sunny day. Hoggett is about to embark on another adventure, though he has no idea that this one will be something far from ordinary.
So this is the camp site that we chose. Just couldn't pass it up with this awesome view down here, now raining.
The day begins like any other, with Hoggett wandering through the rolling hills, searching for the perfect camping spot. Somewhere secluded, serene, and bathed in the gentle warmth of the sun.
Though, didn't even really take a look over here at this side. That's all bedded down, so it looks like some animals took some cover, especially right here. That's a nice little circular spot.
This was the one spot he had been searching for. The perfect place amidst the hills, quiet and untouched. With a sense of satisfaction, he began unpacking his gear, eager to set up camp.
The tent is all set up. I'm going to have a fire tonight. I brought a fire pit. It is kind of scarce right here, but if I go out a little ways, I'm sure I'll find something.
After settling in, and as the sun dipped below the horizon, darkness enveloped the area. He decided to build a campfire to get cozy for the night. However, before he could even start, he heard loud knocks coming from the forest beside him, unlike
Bigfoot.
Anything he had ever heard before. He decided to switch on his night vision camera to scan the surroundings of his camp, only to witness something terrifying.
Is it a person, maybe? Is that a person crouched down, or is that, not sure.
Right.
That must be out of shot. I thought it was that thing there in the bush there, but it looks like it's behind it in the darkness. The thing behind it's moving. The thing I'm looking at is not. that a dog? Still looks like an animal. No, it's a person crouched down. Is that right?
Through the eerie glow of the night vision, he spotted a shadowy figure lurking.
It's further back.
Switch on his night vision camera to scan the surroundings of his camp, only to witness something terrifying.
Right.
What is this? Is this a person or a dog? See, it looks like snout, eyes, and dog-like, or it could be a person crashed down, like something on their face. See, like there's a leg there, a leg here. But they didn't see it.
Through the eerie glow of the night vision, he spotted a shadowy figure lurking just beyond the dense thicket. The trees all seemed to blend together in the dim light, but one particular shape stood out, a silhouette that didn't belong. It was an unsettling, unnatural presence that sent a wave of dread through Hoggett's chest. His heart raced as he quickly turned to check the other side of his camp, trying to shake the unease creeping up his spine. But only a few minutes passed before something far worse unfolded, something that would make his blood run cold.
What is that? Is that a bear?
A voice cut through the air, low, distant, and almost mocking. "It's just us," it whispered, sending a wave of icy fear down his spine.
Just us. There's a bunch of guys out there.
Alright, yeah, I'll stop it for now, but man. Ready?
However, he brushed off the feeling, started chopping some wood, and went ahead with cooking himself a meal, not knowing what awaits them. As he began preparing his meal, strange, unsettling sounds suddenly pierced the silence once more.
You know what?
They just told him they were there watching. He's scared.
Idea what the audio is going to sound like. I'm trying a new microphone, and I can already tell you I'm not a fan.
A creeping sensation washed over him, as if invisible eyes were watching his every move.
Yeah, they just told him that.
But despite the unsettling sounds creeping in, he tried to focus on preparing his meal and enjoying the nature around him. However, he was quickly interrupted. As Hoggett quietly ate his meal, loud knocks echoed in the distance, sending a chill of unease through him. A sense of foreboding washed over him, and he instinctively paused, his fork mid-air, to scan the area. Sitting still, he felt his body tense, frozen in place as he...
No, he didn't at all. He probably knows who they are. They probably just there to make the video go.
Nervously searched the shadows, wondering what could be causing the unsettling sound. As Hoggett is looking around, he sees nothing, so he decided to venture inside his tent to prepare for the night ahead.
That's what I'm going to do is pretty much call it a night. If anything happens, I will bring you back.
Hoggett logged off with his viewers, saying he would go to sleep, hoping that the night would be peaceful and calm. Little did he know, that is not what he gets. The soft sound of footsteps echoed outside his tent, slow and deliberate, as if someone was moving just beyond the fabric. Hoggett sat frozen, every muscle tense, straining to make sense of the faint murmurs drifting through the night air. He held his breath, wondering if the noises were the rustling of some creature or something
It's probably
far more simple.
It's probably his fans, people that watch his channel, because a lot of them do that.
Sinister. After listening to the sounds unfolding around him for more than half an hour, exhaustion eventually took over as everything faded, and he fell asleep again.
Outside yet? Daylight is out. Okay. Doesn't make sense. I don't know if this wind, there's something walking around out here. Or do a little bit of it, the audio. It'd just be like a little nice.
Hoggett woke up the following day, checking in with his viewers and pointing out the eerie events from the night that had kept him awake. Luckily, it seemed to be over. However, as he ventured out of his tent, he was once again met with unsettling sounds.
There's something in the woods. This one could die at any minute, so I have my phone as a backup.
Usually, if the animals are running or making noise, there's something there.
Try to get closer. Squirrels are freaking out about something though.
Loud, unsettling knocks could be heard coming from the trees, accompanied by the frantic screams of squirrels, as if they sensed something was off.
There it is. Something over here because branches keep snapping. Followed this time by a couple footsteps, and then the chipmunks, the squirrels over there going crazy.
He could hear strange sounds and faintness. Let's see it unfold in the next video. It was a typical May night in Oklahoma, or so it seemed. For Chris from the channel Sooner Sasquatch, this night was destined to be anything but ordinary. His mission? He was determined to uncover the source of the strange smell and the commotion that had first drawn him to this part of the woods.
Bigfoot.
I'm by myself. Pitch dark. I have no light source. All I have
This is night vision camera that I'm trying out. And I just came from back in there, which this light source is not picking up real well. I thought it was going to be a lot better than that. I got back in there and I had to turn around because I couldn't see. I don't even have a flashlight.
He was at a disadvantage, stranded in the heart of the forest with no source of light to guide him. Armed only with night vision cameras, he ventured deeper into the woods until he suddenly realized that the strange smell wasn't the only unsettling thing in the air.
As I was walking out, there was some commotion over here. So I came over here and it smells like a freaking dead animal.
The smell was overpowering, thick and foul, like the rotting carcass of an animal. As the tension grew, he explained how he relied on the night vision camera to navigate the darkness, hoping to catch sight of whatever might be lurking in the shadows.
I'm just scanning this tree line here to see if I can see anything. I haven't gotten any eyeshine or anything.
However, the events that followed left Chris utterly terrified. As he was scanning the woods with his night vision camera, something terrifying happened.
Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, shit.
That's when he saw it. A creature, seemingly hiding in the...
I thought it was this here. This black gorilla looking thing. It's over there. My space behind a tree again.
bushes. The moment it realized Chris was filming, it recoiled and disappeared, as if it didn't want to be seen. Chris was paralyzed with fear and sprinted out of the forest, unsure of what he had captured on camera. When he uploaded the video to YouTube, many people in the comments speculated about what it could be, but the truth remains unknown. It's unsettling to realize that things happen around us that we don't understand or expect. And that sense of the unexpected, that's exactly what happened to Josh. He encountered something truly unforeseen. Meet Josh, a young and popular YouTuber who is the creator of the channel Exploring with Josh. In his series, Josh embarks on thrilling journeys to explore mysterious
Sorry, I'm going to sleep.
And remote locations, uncovering their hidden secrets. Mostly, he ventures into abandoned
I bet it's the exact same one we just saw.
buildings, or delves deep into the mysterious.
Let's find out.
A first-hand look at his latest explorations. On September 30th, 2021, Erlo set off on yet another exploration. This time, Erlo is venturing down a dangerous path on a hill. And unluckily, he's alone this time, without his dog or the friends who usually accompany him.
If you're watching this and you've seen that you've missed the first part, go to eddiethestreamer at YouTube and watch the whole thing. My other
But he is venturing to one of his favorite places, the hilly forests. The hilly forests are based in South Africa. It's known for its tall trees, like yellowwoods, and the forest is home to animals like monkeys, birds, and sometimes leopards. These forests are important for nature and are popular with visitors who love exploring the outdoors. So, the perfect place for people like Erlo. Erlo's plan? Setting up some trail cameras in the hope of capturing wildlife. But on this day, he would encounter something that would shake him to his core, an experience unlike anything he had ever faced before.
I think we have found the perfect place to place the trail camera.
So this trail running along here is literally the only entrance and exit for this entire valley. You just have to find a good spot to place a camera. I'm not too concerned about people finding the camera. This trail isn't used a lot because it's just a one-way. Maybe if we find something that's a little bit further into the tree line, so it's better hidden.
As he trekked through the hilly forest, he searched for the perfect spot to set up his camera, hoping to capture any animal movement while he was away. But as he reached the perfect spot where an animal might appear, an unexpected and unsettling event occurred.
This could perhaps work.
A bear or a Bigfoot? You decide.
A sudden, deafening noise echoed through the
Could be a lion or a tiger too.
forest. Powerful, unfamiliar, and impossible to identify. Erlo stood frozen, bewildered, and unable to pinpoint its source. Fear gripped him, and within seconds,
It is Africa, you know.
his instincts took over. He began retreating toward his starting point, his every step fueled by sheer panic.
No idea what that was.
Run, damn it, run!
That was not an animal. I think I'm gonna leave.
Erlo decided to leave, choosing safety over a potential confrontation. Fortunately, he made it out unharmed. And later that day, he uploaded the video to YouTube, asking viewers what the mysterious
Oh, we got the drone out. Found a spot and went and made a look.
sound could possibly be. Many speculate that it could have been a predator trying to intimidate its prey. However, no updates have surfaced since that day, leaving viewers to wonder whether it was all real. Erlo's reaction appeared entirely genuine, but the truth may
It's a nice clearing down through those trees.
remain a mystery forever.
There's water down there too.
Meet Kevin, a seasoned YouTuber in his middle years and the creator behind the channel Homesteading Off the Grid. On his channel, Kevin, alongside his wife Dearly, embarks on explorations of their hometown in Virginia. They share in the daily tasks and chores, offering each other support as they navigate their routines. Kevin documents every adventure.
Life is I get out of bed, I turn on all the stuff, I watch YouTube, some movies, I have breakfast, and I basically just sit here and watch YouTubes and movies. Sometimes I go fly the drone, sometimes we go away somewhere. Sometimes really good, exciting stuff happens, but most of the time I just sit here watching stuff, thinking what to do.
Tasks. However, this day would bring an unexpected turn, an experience that would shake them to their core, something unlike anything they had ever encountered before.
All right, guys. You've been saying time to put up or shut up. I'm saying it's time to put up or shut up, too. You hear that, honey? Okay, here's what's going on, guys. As you can see, my beautiful bride, Giggly Girl, and myself are out here working this morning. She is potting up oak trees that we're growing from acorns.
While working in the garden, something suddenly caught their attention. At the start of his video, Kevin shared with the audience what he had just experienced.
Cutting this thing up, something up in this area obviously is not very happy about it. I've been hearing angry grunt type growls, okay?
He tells his viewers that he heard a loud, unsettling sound piercing the silence of the woods, something unlike anything he had ever heard before.
That's a good trick, that kind of piece of, although I have used a bit stiffer painter though, so you can highlight the area you're looking at.
Shivers down his spine, prompting him to let his cameras roll in the hopes of capturing the sound if it returned. And it did.
Sound like a gunshot.
You sound like you're screaming at me, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't make it out. I hear like the edge of a noise, but I don't know.
As soon as I start this, huh?
Yeah.
A loud, unsettling screaming sound pierced the silence once again, while Kevin was chopping wood, just as it had happened before. Unsettled, they looked at each other, unsure of what to do. They scanned their surroundings, but the screams eventually stopped. Kevin walked to the camera to explain what had just happened.
I heard something after my first series of hits coming from back here somewhere. Did you hear that, hon?
Yeah.
After all like hit its first time?
Yeah.
It's like whatever it was, it had gone further out. When I started, before I ran in to get the camera, it was much closer, but I could still hear it, but it was much further out. I don't know if it's because of the camera, if it saw me get the camera, or what, but I heard it over here after the first series of my knocks on that wood.
The fear in his eyes spoke volumes. They didn't know exactly what they had heard, but they knew it wasn't normal. What made it even stranger was that the sound seemed to respond to the knocks Kevin made while chopping wood, leading him to wonder if the legends of Bigfoot could be true. He uploaded the video to YouTube.
I've never heard any Bigfoot do that.
Asking if others had experienced something similar or could identify what creature might have made the sound. To this day, the truth remains unknown. That's all for